Okay, let's keep going on this question. So we were working out the area of that yellow rectangle, and we've got the height and we've got the width, and we have to multiply them now. So 28 multiplied by 23 is 644. And of course it's area, so it's centimeters squared. Now let's do the green rectangle. So let's get the height of it. Let's see, is it 50? No, because 50 is the entire height of the shape. So we just want this bit. And of course we worked it out earlier on, didn't we? It was 22. So we got, that's why it's important to do find the missing sides first. That's why we have to do it. Now height is 22 and width is it 42? No, 42 is only from here to here. All of this is the width of the green rectangle, so we're talking about 65. So the area of the green box would be 22 multiplied by 65. What does that give you? I'll do it on my calculator. It gives you 1,430 centimeters squared. So the last thing we have to do, remember, is to add these two numbers together. Add them together. Add the area of the yellow one to the area of the green one, and we will get our answer. So the area of the yellow one is 644. The area of the green one is 1430. So we've got to add those two numbers together. What do we get? 2,074 centimeters squared. There's the answer, the overall answer. Now let's move on to the next question that Miss O'Brien gave you. We have to do it the same method. Let's find the missing sides first. Remember, let's highlight the sides that go up and down in one color. So there's one of those sides, there's one of those sides, there's one of those sides. And let's see which side is missing. So we've got this one, it's 80. We've got this one, it's 52. We're missing this one. So let's put a little box there. And let's get the big number, 80, and take away the smaller number, 52. And that gives me 28. So that side is 28. Okay. Now let's do the other sides in green. These are the ones that are going sideways like that. Where do we see those sides? Well, there's one here, there's one here, and there's one here. Which one are we missing? We're missing this one up here. We don't have it. We need to find it. So let's get the big number, 78, and let's take away the smaller one, 29. That gives you 47. So this side up here is 47. Okay. Now that's done, we can just rub out these. We don't need those in the way anymore. You don't need to rub them out, but I need to rub them out because I don't have enough space. And let's just get on with how we do these, which is breaking it up into two rectangles. Remember, this is the first thing we do. So there we could draw a line there, and we've got two rectangles. There's one, and there's another. Or we could draw the line across here, and there's one and there's another. Okay, let's leave it like that. We'll do it that way. And let's make this one the green rectangle up here. So we'll get our highlighter out and highlight it in green. You don't have to do this, but I like to do it because just visually it's easier for me to see the height and the width when it's all the one color that I'm looking at. So there's the green rectangle, and let's do the other one in what color? Let's say yellow. So here's our yellow rectangle down here. Okay. Okay, now gotten them highlighted in different colors. So let's look at the green one first. Let's find the height, and then we find the width. Okay, what's the height? Is it 80? No, it's not 80, because all of that is 80. I just want, remember, the height of the green part, so it's over here, it's 52. What's the width? Is it 78? No. I just want the width of the green rectangle. So it's this bit here. Do I have this bit here? Well, I don't have it down there, but I've got it up here. It's the same up here. So the width is 47. So the area of that green rectangle will be the height times the width. What's that? 52 multiplied by 47 is 2444 centimeters squared. Okay, there's the area of the green bit. I can write it in if I want. 2444 centimeters squared. There's the area of the green bit. Now let's get the area of the yellow bit. So we need the height and we need the width. Alright, let's look at the height. What's the height? What's the height? It's this bit here, isn't it? That's the height of that yellow rectangle. So it's the same as this over here, and we have this. It's 28. So it's 28. And what's the width? Is it 29? No, 29 is only from here to here. It's all of this. That's the width of the yellow rectangle, which is 78. So the area is going to be 28 times 78, which is, do it on my calculator, it is 2184 centimeters squared. And what's the last thing we do? We add these two numbers together. Ooh, I want to write that in. 2184. That's the area of that yellow 1 centimeters squared. So the area of the entire shape would be this and this put together, or added together. So 244 plus 2184 equals 4628 centimeters squared. Okay, now it's over to you now. I want you to try this one on your own. Okay, I'm going to do it, but I'm not going to do it just yet. I want you to pause the video, take it down into your copy, get your highlighters, highlight the sides that are going up and down in one color, and then highlight the other sides that are going side to side in a different color, and try and find the missing sides. So we have a missing side here, and we have a missing side down here. So do that bit first. So pause the video now and do that bit. When you've it done, press play. Okay, I hope you did that, because I'm going to keep going. I hope you tried it. Let's do the highlighting of the sides that go up and down in one color. So there's one of them. There's another one of them. And there's another one of them. Let's get the missing side. So how do we do it? Get the big number and take away the smaller number. 58 minus 25 is 33. So that's 33. Did you get that? Hopefully you did. Now let's do green. Side to side. Oops, don't want that to happen. Go back there. So side to side is green. So these ones are green. That's green. This is green. And this one is green. Now, how do we get the missing side, which is down here? We get the big number, take away the smaller number. We end up with 18. Did you get that? If you did, well done. Now let's break our rectangle, or sorry, our L shape into two rectangles. So I can either do it along here, or I can do it along here. So I want you to pick one of them. So either do it the way I've drawn there now, or do it this way and color in the two rectangles with different colors. Okay, so pause the video now and do that bit. Okay, I'm going to continue on. I hope you pause the video and try to do it that way. So I'm going to draw my line along here. I could have drawn it along here. I'll still end up with the same answer at the end, but I'm going to draw it along here. So I'm going to make this rectangle yellow, and I'm going to make the top rectangle, I'm going to make that one turquoise. So this one here is turquoise. And can you remember how I get the area of each of these rectangles? I get my height, I get my width, and I multiply them. Okay, so let's do, I don't need these anymore. I'm going to make some space, so I'm going to delete this. Let's do the blue rectangle first. What's the height? The height of it is, it's not 58. 58 is all of that. The height of it is just here. It's 33. What's the width? It is it just 48? No, 48 is only from here to here. I went all of this, so it's actually up here. It's already done for us. It's 66. So the area of that turquoise or blue shape would be the height times the width, and that would give me 2178 centimeters squared. Oop. Now let's do the yellow rectangle. You can pause the video now if you want and try and do this yourself. I'm going to keep going. What's the height? It's 25. What's the width? It's 18. So what's the area? It's 25 times 18, which is 450 centimeters squared. So what's the total area? This one is 2178. We've already worked that out. This one is 450. So if we put the two of them together, we'll have the area of the entire shape. So we add these two numbers. 2178 plus 450 equals, what is it? Plus 2178. It's 2628 centimeters squared. Okay, now I want you to try and do the last two questions that Miss O'Brien has given you. This one here and this one here on your own. Now, a word of caution. The very last one she gave you, you notice that some of the numbers are given in meters. That one there is in meters. This one here is in meters, whereas the other two are in centimeters. You can't have two different measurements like that. You've got to make both of them either all of them meters or all of them centimeters. Okay? So what I would do is I would make all of them centimeters, unless you're asked for something else. So if we have 1.2 meters, how many centimeters is that? Well, 1 meter is 100 centimeters. So 1.2 meters is 120 centimeters. Well done if you thought that. 0.8 meters, that's less than 1 meter. 1 meter is 100 centimeters. So 0.8 meters is 80 centimeters. Now everything is in centimeters. And you can continue on with the question, doing it the same way. Remember, all of the sides that go up and down highlight in one colour, and all of the sides that go side to side highlight in a different colour. When you've done that, find the missing sides by getting the big number, taking away the smaller number, and that will give you the missing side. Okay? Then split your rectangle, split your L shape into two. So either draw a line along here or draw a line along here. Colour in each rectangle a different colour. Find the height of each rectangle and find the width of each rectangle. Multiply height by width and multiply height by width and add your two answers together. Okay, in a moment I'm going to do these questions, but I won't have time. I'll just put the answers up. In fact, I won't even have time to do that. So you're going to have to try those two ones yourself. Okay, very best of luck.